I keep hearing, you're wondering if you're giving away your inner power to somebody. What's up with that fear? Why are you wondering if you're giving away your inner power to somebody? I can feel being in your energy kind of shaky right now. Nothing bad, all right? But Spirit just says there's some things I need to highlight for you. To see it from an outside picture in, okay? Well, I can definitely tell you it does feel safe. It does feel like there's nothing to be worried about, but that doesn't just make your anxiety go away, because you're not imagining anxiety. You have experienced things in the past to make it to why you feel this way. I see somebody that understands that. I see somebody that vividly has felt your hurt, put themselves in your shoes. I keep hearing what you want wants you. So, let's go ahead and answer that question for you. Is there anybody that is taking your power or energy? I can tell you right now, this is the energy of your lover, the person you're manifesting, the person that's on your mind right now, where your hearts are aligned, your forces match. There's just some outside world stuff that's getting in the way right now. Look, the person in front of you, they're not afraid of hearing the real topics. They're not afraid of talking about what needs to be talked about. I see somebody a divine masculine who definitely knows what he's deserving of and will not take his eyes off the laser focus. Somebody that's ready, that's grown, that's willing to continue to figure things out with you. Somebody that's not an amateur in what they do. This is a professional. This is a seasoned person. And however that resonates for you, it means that they definitely are an individual that meets your level. I'm not saying that they have to have the same level of pay grade or the same type of home or upbringing, but it's an internal wealth. It's an internal wealth we're talking about here. The person that you have manifested into your life, they're just as thankful as you. Here's the thing. I must be mostly picking up on feminines here, because for all of this reading, anytime I channel into another side, it just feels so confident. It feels so assured. It can even feel frustrated, but not frustrated from actual anger. Frustration because this masculine knows who they are, and they just know that time has to be on their side now. You are not giving your power away to anybody. In fact, I see a masculine that's having to pay attention to making sure they don't give you their power. Go with me here. This masculine has already put a protection within you. Not that this person has put a spell work or anything. I'm talking about prayers. The power of your prayers together. For a fact, some of you may have even asked this person to pray for you or think about you or wish you good luck, however it resonates. And that was a guided thing within itself. Why would Spirit make you feel so guided to ask for a form of protection from them? This person is a walking manifestation. They have a heart of compassion. They want nothing more than to be a light force in your life. I could definitely tell you, this person is not draining your energy. In fact, if anything, they're making it more powerful. And the number 99 is something that's very significant right now. And I am seeing 66, so maybe 99, 66 is a big number. But Spirit's saying you need to start counting those blessings. Okay, this is not a summer to pull back from love. Here is the reasonable precautions, worries, or even where if you feel like something's draining you, your power or etc. Is it coming from something internal maybe? Is it all parasite? Is there maybe some outside forces that are friends, family, others, etc. that you need to be assured aren't affecting this energy? Let's get into that. I can tell you right now, there is absolutely nobody in that person's life that is trying to get in the way of your connection. I see whoever this is, their home life is peaceful. The people, the family, whether this is like the home is representing actually who lives in their house, or if this is like their family, their close friends, their tribe, etc. However this resonates, I mean, it's serenity. It's willing to take on the heavy task for each other. It's not giving up. I mean, this is soldiers. Okay, the person in your life, they really have shed what no longer serves. And they only surround themselves with people that are part of their highest timeline. I'm hearing this is a very strong individual, strong-minded. They live their own individual life. They do not take things lightly. They do not take things personally. They live authentically to themselves. Spirit, something they need you to highlight is that they're not saying everything's going to be perfect, but everybody in this person's life, whether they know you or don't know you, do or will have the best intentions. I see that both of you keep this relationship close to your heart, as it should be in the beginning, but your parasite and people of the past want you to think that there would be a form, I have to say it, a form of competition, or somebody being more than the other. It doesn't work that way. Not in this dynamic. Not at all. I see you're 1 in a million to this person. And the individuals surrounding, they're going to see, they do see, and they are going to continue to see how good you are for each other. And they're not going to try to hinder your relationship. I mean, the family, the friends, everybody involved. I'm telling you, this is going to be the most support you've ever felt in your entire life. Outside of your own supportive force, if within this reading, if you're somebody that has a great relationship with your family, what I'm meaning then is outside of your family, this is the most supportive force. But if you're somebody who you haven't felt that connection to your family, that love, that unconditional loyalty, you will feel it within this person's family. This person's family becomes yours. Now I'm hearing fears, though. These are fears of, like, what if in your life? What would people think if this continues? So I'm hearing some people, you don't even share your gifts, like, to begin with. There's certain individuals where you're like, I can't actually talk about spiritual topics. I can't actually be my full self. So there is always just a sense of me hiding or putting a mask on. You see, with those individuals, their opinion shouldn't matter. If you internally have so much you have to keep in within self, and they try to judge your form of happiness or put their 2 cents in on anything, to be quite frank, it's invalid. Now, we're going to shift, though, to the people that do matter. The ones that you do, you're like, oh, I can depend on them. They're my family. They're my everything. I can talk to them about spiritual stuff. I can share my secrets and etc. You're worried about disappointing them. But what I'm hearing is, honestly, whatever this connection is, it's so strong that the people you trust the most, telling them the full scope of it all, not just a little bit, they're going to say this is something that's worth it. You know, the parasite wants you to believe that you tell your family the exact dynamic, the ones that really matter, the ones that actually have your best interest, not just outwardly, would tell you, purge this away, this is bad, what are you doing? I see the ones that really, 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 really do have the true advice for you would not even say that. They'd be like, damn, this is different, but it also feels like it's worth it. It's honest, it's loyal, it's just. It's blunt, and that's something they want me to say too. It's blunt, like straight to the point. Get it all out right now on the water, and so you can just go forward. So something that I hear whoever you talk to, etc., about this person, I'll say, hey, it looks like there's just like pure intentions, like getting right on the beginning of the things that need to be talked about, so you can work through. You know, I see spirit showing me that you're the true friends and family, the ones that you could be scared to bring up these new things to. Absolutely would actually give you even more resilience. The parasite wants you to feel that you can't talk to anybody about this. I'm not saying to go run right now, but I'm telling you, you're going to get a hunch soon of somebody that you want to talk to about this relationship. What should I do? And I hear that inner trust, that friend you go to, they're going to be like, don't let this go because of what other people think. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Take it one day at a time, but let this thrive in your life. You're deserving of this happiness. I feel it. Something's different. This is beautiful. I have have officially restocked the Boxer's Oracle. This is the first Oracle deck I have created, one of many to come. If you are interested in going ahead and purchasing one of your own, you can go to my website, offprintmint.com, which is linked in all of my social media platforms, and get one for yourself. It comes with a velvet pouch carrier, a box carrier, a handwritten thank you note from yours truly for supporting my small business, and a few extra little spiritual gifts in there as well. And I do make sure to always have them sent and shipped out the same week you purchase your deck. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'll see you when I see you. Let's get it.